of that pronouncement. This is intimidation, and it's not acceptable. I refuse to be part of that.
Which part or what part of Senator Baba-Ahmed's statement was unbecoming?
Okay, nearly the totality. Listen, the interviewer asked him several times. He said, what will you do if the Supreme Court judgment is against you? If the interpretation which you are offering about the constitutional aspect of this election, if it is against that of the Supreme Court and they find against you. And he kept saying, no, it's not even open to analysis. The word says and it's very clear. And the Supreme Court, in its wisdom, had better give this, in other words, his interpretation. I mean, this is trying to dictate to the supreme arbiter of the nation. Whatever you think of the Supreme Court, it is an institution we all revert to sooner or later. If not today, then tomorrow. If not about this election, maybe about the next election. But Dati kept saying, no, the Supreme Court has got, in its wisdom, to agree with me. That is what is known as fascistic language. It is not acceptable. And for me, it alienates people. It alienates even supporters. I know this for a fact. People come to, you know how I relate to young people. I relate to those who have found certain problems with the spokespeople of this particular movement. I'm not interested in the other ones. Everybody knows the other movements. But there's a new boy on the block, as the expression stays. And many of us have been waiting for that new kid on the block. And so we have a stake in it. And wherever it seems to be going wrong, we're going to tell the truth to that new kid. And the supporters who also say they have allied thinking with us, that's all. But go and watch that tape all over again. Introduce that tape to any kind of neutral jury, members of whom don't even know anything about the Nigerian situation. Talk about body language, talk about vocal language, talk about the actual text of Dati's pronouncement. This is intimidation, and it's not acceptable. I refuse.
You know, he's talking the mind of the masses. In respect to the current situation on ground, the Nigerian youth are not feeling comfortable. Even the elders are not happy because there was a kind of rape of democracy. What happened on 25th of February is a rape of democracy because the people who the masses voted for were not the result that we see. Consequently, presently, the reason why everybody is calm is to avert bloodshed because the teeming youth are not comfortable with the result of the INEC. And what the INEC, the Dati said, he said the mind of the masses. Because this Kashin Shetima of a person, we all know his antecedents and the role he played in the past in respect why he was in charge of Borno State Home of Affairs. You know, that is where the insurgent started in Nigerian country. And the reason why they are afraid of him is because of his past record. If they put Tinubu with Shetima, something may happen, which we cannot talk here.
You know, P2B also brought a petition against Tinubu on the courts. Let's talk about the 25% both from Lagos and Abuja. And from America, him being get case with America, in a drug, saying they carry drug, all these narcotics, cocaines and everything. So why you see that petition?
Well, that one, I cannot stand here to defend or to speak in favor of that petition. The Nigerian judiciary, or those who know laws more than we, they are in a position to declare either him to be guilty or innocent. You as a common man cannot wake up and then conclude that the allegation is true or false. It is after the investigation and the judgment that the judiciary or the law enforcement will then come out with and declare their finding.
We have the evidence circulating all over this in some papers. Some people from Nigerians from America have gotten hold of those this paper issued by the United States in Chicago. So people now view their assessment. Their view is that such person that has a criminal record does not fit to be the president of a great country like Nigeria.
Well, if the evidence they have come out with is a fact, the law has its course to take a decision and their stand in respect to that. Because as a matter of fact, as far as the principle of rule of law is concerned, there is what we call equality before the law and the supremacy of the law. The law is supreme, irrespective of whom else is God. No matter the position you find yourself, the law must take its course. And that is the reason why when they come out with their finding and they have verified every evidence to prove beyond human reasonable doubt, then they can take their decision and then give the necessary verdict and the punishment thereto to the person concerned.
It's a good one. It's a good development, the petition.
The petition is a good development, and we are waiting to see the resultant effect, because the end, they say, justify the means. Nigerians are waiting anxiously to see a right person in that position. And when the right person is in the position, we are bound to have a boom of economy. We are waiting for the economic growth of this nation. The nation in the past have suffered so much. Poverty is ravaging the entire nation. And we believe it is as a result of the government inability to fix the economy. But if those who are in the helm of affairs can find out a solution and then strategize on how to make things better, the common man will rejoice. Even the Bible says, when the righteous is on the throne, the people rejoice. We are waiting for that day.
Thank you so much, sir. God bless you.
I swear. Me at the first, so I think people know with me at the craze.
But you know, say don't go court now. Say you don't win.
Don't worry, if you don't give my people we just calm down, and never talk. If you didn't talk, oh boy, fire don't catch.
Fire don't catch.
I swear.
Thank you so much.
Will be going to court, and some of other states governors that were cheated going to court or incumbent. The situation in this state is power of incumbency. It worked terribly against those who would have won, and that's exactly what happened in the governorship election.
You believe in the credibility of Nigeria justice system?
Yes, the justice system, although I cannot say it is 100%, but at least we still have some credible lawyers and magistrates and judges who will deliver the right judgment.
And the petition Peter laid against Tinubu is past drug passed.
Yes.
How do you see the petition?
Well, the petition, courts are not for that Christmas. If Obi has credible evidence in the court, I'm sure that the court will accept it and do the needful. There will be no going back. The justice system.
The presidency will be overturned.
Surely, it can be overturned if the evidences that are provided by Obi are worth it. That's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
God bless.